Fuck yourself, Squidward. I mean, SpongeBob.
Welcome back. We did it a month in advance and we're back again. How excited.
That's how I like to play. Alright.
Screlly, am I imagine you in your underwear? uh,
Alright. So,
look, we did it.
well, my phone went off. Okay, so I'm Kyle,
Yes.
and I forgot how he went.
It's like, oh, don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. You know, like that.
Oh, you mean like I gotta be seductive, but at the same time I'm such a bitch.
Exactly. That's exactly it. That's the Kyle I know.
Don't don't feel like you have a choice. Your words. Wait, see, I'm fucking up already. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking.
Kyle is so hot right now. Alright. And thanks for the advice. Corcutus had. This is the medical report card belonging to the victim. I see, and I don't see. What of it, my boy? I don't see you. Compared what is written on the report card with your witness statement. Rah! Something clearly doesn't add up. I said with authority. Objection, dear, have you forgotten your words so soon? I mean my words so soon, you amateur. Sorry, what? You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel. It's all slime coming into your mouth. It's... yeah. Let's see if I can explain in the words you might understand. You are guilty. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever you may or may not have done
2 p.m.
before... Huh?
2 p.m.
Yes, at 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
To the P to the M.
Yes. The time, 2 hours after 12 p.m.
Are you sure it wasn't a.m.?
2 p.m.
Oh, 1400 hours.
Yes, 1400 hours. Whatever he may have done before that time, 2 p.m., is completely irrelevant. Because 2 p.m. is what is relevant at this point in time, Your Honor. I should have known he would pull out the 2 p.m. argument. Shit.
Remember, Ryan. 2 p.m. I have to use clever 2 p.m. language or fancy 2 p.m. words. Just make your point. 2 p.m.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. They surely don't need to prolong this trial any oh, shit. The witness testimony is killed is to be clear and concise. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all. For the simple reason that it's 2 p.m. and I honestly want to get to lunch. There's no one else besides this pale-faced people who are going to possibly perpetrate it. Oh, you little shit. This medical report card has nothing to do with the case. That being the case that happened at 2 p.m. 2 p.m.'s case? That 2 p.m. case? Do you really believe that? Who told you that? Why, that Empress F petrified me, boy. I'm piecing over here. Of course I believe it. Could it possibly be relevant to 2 p.m.? Perhaps because Harder Clinic, which issued the report card at 2 p.m., is an dental clinic. They ran at the time, 2 p.m. A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Perhaps if I told you the victim had just had a tooth extracted. Oh, what's this now? I'm interested in the scene. And furthermore, if I told you that as a result the victim had been forbidden from eating, even though he didn't have to listen, but he was forbidden from eating. Ah, oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I forgot that this is my character.
He's like that, you know, like that.
I can't remember if he was. I can't remember if he was Jay Jonah or Vince McMahon. I think it
I
just
think he's like.
entered. I think
It
he
kind of
just
was a
kept
bit of.
switching. Just, just what were you trying to say, Cadet? He had orders not to eat. So what?
Well, I guess he's right. I mean, he didn't. Yeah, he could have eaten if he wanted to. It's all written up in here.
Yes, would you like to eat this, baby?
No food or drink or babies other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off. See, babies are off limits.
It's a snack that's Kyle's back.
What? No, that can't be. That's cannibalism.
It can and it is.
Kokuda said. What boy? What, as you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly after 2 p.m. The victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally,
There's more.
2 p.m. Got you, fucking got you now. You've assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was not eaten alone. Ah, but that can't possibly be the case.
Grr.
Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted. He was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic.
Gar. Expertly done, lover.
Oh. Objection. What is this nonsense? You little upstart. You little... Oh. These are baseless accusations. Just look at the photographic evidence. We got him in 4K.
I forgot that was a joke.
You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table. Objection. Oh wait, that's not me.
If you use your head and not your penis.
Ow. Sorry, I had the wires crossed.
That's a very that's a very discrepancy we're talking about. I don't know why I was thinking it was disciplinary. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you?
You think that I am just a college student that can't read anything on a video game meant for 12-year-olds. I think it's fair to say that the tables have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryan?
But... Yes, most definitely. The tables, they're flipped.
Fuck, what was this guy's voice?
Muscle Man.
No way, bro. It can't be Muscle Man. I don't remember giving him this voice. But if you say so. So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very critical conundrum. Who in fact was eating the pictured beefsteak of beef? Clickety clack, the courtroom is back. The court will hear the opinion of the defense in this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel?
But... Counsel? Ow! That's me, that's it! Oh, I was... I can't...
Alright, So answer this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start where you're turning this trial around and show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, I haven't even solved a Rubik's Cube before. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to do a puzzle. The person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been...
It was you, wasn't it? Because you
me!
killed him.
Show him? I was there. It was me. Yes! I think it may have been me.
What?
Objection. It's not enough that you took the man's life, but you took his meal as well. There's a bee sting on a crying face. Some people think they can do whatever they like.
Some people to think me, and some people seem to think that they can say whatever they like. Ryan,
Sorry, you're right. Of course I didn't need it.
next time you make a quip like that, I'll make you eat those words.
Oh,
And then you'll be needing some dental surgery yourself.
oh my god.
Why am I being so mean about this?
I got the message. The person eating the steak at the table could have only have been an as of yet unknown third party. Not me, not me. Obviously, it could only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table. Not me, not me. Objection. You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person. Yes, there was, because I saw her.
When the incident occurred, we both know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten burger on this table. Therefore, it was the Hamburglar. It's the only logical conclusion that there was somebody like the Hamburglar there eating it.
He's right.
Here's Grimace.
Shit, I could have predicted the Grimace defense.
If it wasn't Grimace, you mustn't acquit or something. We have strong evidence to support that our assertion. It's clear that these witnesses' testimonies are unreliable. The court decides to push through the ruling at this stage. We'll have to lodge a formal complaint against the Ministry of Magic and Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly.
Oh, he's taking on the government! Guys, Kyle. Are you insane? Oh, sorry, I was in the court record.
I think so.
you would take on the government?
I believe I would. I forgot where I seen that post from. I think I actually seen it from the first base attorney, right?
I don't know. Kyle, I don't want to. Kyle, I don't want to take on the government. They assassinate people.
It's okay as long as you say in the news that you are not suicidal in any regard. They can't touch you.
Oh,
But
okay.
don't worry, Cancel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have an issue with everyone. The issue is with them, those two witnesses on the stand.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? Would you like to have this baby? We have demonstrated the evidence of the victim was not alone. Like how your witness is technically three witnesses because the baby is on trial as well.
Make the baby speak!
So if it now turns out that two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you'll be charged with perjury. Perjury? Yes, like how The WWE took a lot from from WCW and claimed it as their own. And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in. You will also be deemed complicit in the killing.
And the baby gets life! Puts it in the murder! No!
Muttering. Hold it. Megatron. There, there was no mention of this in the tactical meeting. I was just following orders.
That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman, that's what they, don't, oh, I snitched. I have to take myself out!
You son of a bitch.
Oh. What? What? What did you just say? San. Oh, no, oh no, no. You were just following orders? Now hold on, Leon, yes.
So you say you never saw the gentlewoman? Grr. Well, then, when you say gentlewoman, do you mean Ryan? Because he was he's a murderer all along?
Kyle, I'm not a gentlewoman. I'm a gentleman.
As you are. Yeah.
What? Objection. What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements. This is true, you pair. Ooh.
Just one simple slip of the tongue. It was this damn baby's fault. Order. The council explains what's going on. The council explain what's going on here.
Your Honor, give the baby a life sentence.
I deem that baby to death.
Yes, case closed.
It's painfully clear now that you try to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this. Then who's behind this? Ooh.
Well, that's classified like Chris Benoit. Crispy who? So you were prepared to be tried as conspirators to this murder, weren't you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. I'm not Sir Kennedy McMahon, damn it. Ryan, judging from the way they're reacting to this, I say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence.
Well, Kyle, that's what happens when you bring up the steroid scandal.
Oh, you bastard. I only went off one time on someone. Okay, I kind of went off twice because technically last Saturday of this recording, I did kind of go into a roid rage and threw that controller down and broke it.
You did it again?
I threw it down Saturday and it. Oh God, I fucking hate esports.
Did you at least cut a promo?
No, I just destroyed my fucking Switch controller.
No. You're good. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know who's talking right now.
No, you were right. Oh, that's you. That's you.
I don't believe Adi me, the German car dealer Audi, had any idea about this.
Why are you looking at me like that? What are you saying? Why are you looking at him like that? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government. The government! Or the government, I suppose.
Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. Literally, the only person that we didn't see in me hasn't been in this courtroom for a while, isn't it?
So we need to name whoever it is that tried to keep the witnesses in their mouth, keep them shut.
Look at my fabulous chin. Of course, we need evidence before we can take any firm accusation. Evidence that provides. Sorry. Evidence that provides whoever it was really. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here.
but, sorry, the jawline, oh my god. But how? How can we possibly...
Do you remember the one that happened to be that lived on Mount Crumpet that hated the Who's?
The Grinch?
Yes, it had to be him.
Of course!
Because he hated everyone who down in Whoville. So we examined this piece. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Oh yes, that's right. The Who's in Whoville.
Well, that's not the only piece of evidence that we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure that there's nothing we've missed. There is no time to lose. I just want answers. If this is proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you that the penalty will be severe.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I have no idea about any of this, I swear to every Shinto god. I do nothing.
And what does defense have to say about this?
Well, Your Sexiness. Oh, no time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head. Kyle! Oh, wait, shit.
The Chinese chicken? This game is pretty fucking racist.
It's gonna have to be this guy. Except I don't know how I have the evidence to prove that because I didn't get to look at my evidence, or maybe I did already. It's this guy. Yes! Well, surely that would be the... what was his name? Saturday
I don't know. I
Haagen-Dazs,
think it was
son.
Saturday Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs, son. The wait Haagen-Dazs, son. The waiter who took the stand earlier.
Objection! Poppycock! The poopy poopy pee pee poo poo! What possible reason would the waiter have to give the witnesses the false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even the head waiter could not have that level of influence.
For once, I would agree with you. But only this once. If that is the man, the man truly were a waiter.
Oh, I thought you were giving me credit for a second, you dick. What?
Oh, I was.
Oh,
But not anymore.
damn, so cold.
We're living in a world so cold. German muscle car Audi. Come on, Ryan. It's time to hit this court with the truth. the truth about Saturday Haagen-Dazs' real identity as proven by this evidence.
Yeah, we wouldn't even have had this evidence if I forgot to examine it.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. Well, that's unexpected.
What is? I quite literally cannot read this.
It looks like. I mean, look. Do you see it says the waitress name? I mean, the wait. Look. Do you see it says the witness name here? Saturday Haagen-Dazs.
Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point.
Good, because I can't read Japanese, so I have no idea what it said. But I assume that his job title is on here.
His job? Oh! Chief Inspector, Saturday Haagen-Dazs, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. He's a Fed! Inspector, what on earth?
Exactly. Oh, I have no idea. But let's face the facts. The police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somewhere here.
Okay, now we have the evidence to put Saturday Haagen-Dazs in jail! Yes!
A plan for the restaurant sketched by the man in question? I agree, it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure if we can conclude anything.
Sorry, Your Sexiness, that's the back of the card. It's the back at the back of the card that's of interest.
I I beg your permission.
Keep begging, bitch. Or perhaps I should have said the front of the back of the front. The front's back. The back and the front. Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. That's where the telling detail is on the front, on the back of the front of the card. That's where it is.
What you're trying to tell me that is to the front, to the back, and the side to side?
Yeah, the back of the front of the card.
Would somebody please explain this overreactive student is trying to say? Hagen Haagen-Dazs-san sketched the plan of the restaurant. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Haagen-Dazs sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. And the front of that business card reveals a man in question, profession, his true profession. The waiter profession. The waiter's profession, but that's surely good. Good goddamn gracious. That's right, your sexiness. The card reads Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
Like Chief Balls Inspector. Oh, got him. What? The waiter's a police detective all along? Can't believe it. Like, I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before? I'm going crazy.
Isn't it obvious? The I mean, the police bureau wants to make sure that he changes his name from Haagen-Dazs to Gumshoe. Isn't it obvious? Giving him his power, absolute power, as far as regular criminals are concerned. Think about it. All the power, all the control, all the free chicken. So the witness there in the stand
Oh, the free chicken was inevitable.
was in fact the waiter who gave you the orders. Was it he who told you not to mention what you seen is foreign? I mean, was it he who told you not to mention that you seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Wow.
Oh. Inspector Haagen-Dazs.
Wait, was I Inspector Haagen-Dazs?
Yes, he was like a golem type of.
Alright, hold on.
I'm shaking in my boots over here. The tuberculosis is right next to me. Dude, that baby is just yanking his face off. That's rough.
Alright.
The baby's killing him. The baby's killing him.
I was worried about something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. Which is why I should have just scratched the fucking card off at the back of it. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Well, is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. You see, of course, here you are.
Yes, I remember now.
Wait, no, that was a flashback.
Yes, for the viewers who forgot, that is a flashback. Now you remember.
I forgot it was a flashback.
It was a flashback. He did act strange when the judge asked him to hand over the business card, and he just went and talked about stuff he already did. He's insane.
I strive to carry out the investigation flawlessly. It was my guided principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made the sketch.
Distracted by who?
It was unusually careless a mistake.
So, you mean to say, you really are a detective? But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter, especially with this asthma he clearly has? Of course, your salary must be...
I was working undercover.
Undercover?
Yes, you know, it means when you work undercover. There has been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. And in order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents? Like a poor boy taking a gun and blasting a poor old man to smithereens.
Kyle, just bad camera angle, please!
However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well, Inspector Haagen-Dazs, but you will elaborate on one point for the court. Of course, your sexiness. We have to hear new information from the two witnesses beside you. At the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim table. and if that is indeed true, clearly you would also have been aware that this person's presence may have served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that your professional capability as a police officer, you are required these witnesses to be You require these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Yeah.
Oh, it's tuberculosis!
Correct. Your sexiness.
Unbelievable! Tuberculosis in the courtroom! This is uncivilized and unsanitary.
You're right. Quickly, we must, we must, we must. God damn it. We must have mouth to mouth in order to protect our mouths from the tuberculosis.
Oh. They shoot! I shot the tuberculosis man! Kill him!
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, the gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the same table was a young lady whom I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. You're absolutely fucking racist. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incidents to the bureau. It was then I received some special orders.
Special orders? You mean to say?
Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. You thought I was going to say gay. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. These were my orders.
But that's... What if the Englishwoman's a killer? Why does it have to be me? This is racist.
I think it would be everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea.
This is racist as hell. Sorry.
The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. Clearly, we want more views of Doctor Who, and the Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name the Englishwoman as the primary suspect, well, that's downright criminal. Without refutable evidence, would be completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case?
But it's not right. It's not right. I'm
You guys are... ...
But I would have thought that too. Oh.
One possibility does bring into mind.
What do you mean, Kyle?
Yu-Gi-Oh! University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them is studying the medical facility research laboratory. Is a young Englishwoman.
What?
You're a shrewd man, a little porcupine of a man. You see, I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour.
You mean?
Well, when I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first. And then the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. The Englishwoman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Jezebel Brent. She was indeed a foreign student studying the research laboratory at Yu-Gi-Oh! University's medical facility.
What is happening here? This is going crazy.
I admit that under the orders of the police bureau, I erased all evidence of the lady present at the scene and ordered the witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. It must now be up to your Now it must be up to your sexiness to decide how to deal with the situation. Dot dot dot. Very well. My thoughts on the matter goes as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been unpinned by a particularly critical premise. Critical premise, namely that the victim was dining alone. However, we have now discovered that this premise is false. And it would be man, the secret. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, I know the word.
Well, what is the word?
Desecration.
Desecration. Yes, that's what I thought it was.
Oh, student
Of course,
teaching.
I can't fucking read. Of course, I can't read. It would be a desecration for our justice system to ignore the truth and give the ruling at this point. You know, it's like I can read it and be like, "Oh yeah, that's desecration," but when I'm trying to actually say the word, it's like it's all fucking like word salad.
Yeah, it's just moon runes. Can't figure it out. By the Excellency, please, I just want to get a guilty conviction out of lunch. That would mean missing the new deadline of a ruling in order to send a telegraphic report to Great Britain and get armies. Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions.
Well, I guess you're fucking right, Ryan. Naruto, you're fucking guilty. Case closed.
Ah, hell yeah, Ouchie wins again.
Oh, well, calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other influence the proceeding in my courtroom just because of your fucking outburst. Inspector Haagen-Dazs? Yes, sir. You will locate this Giselle Brent and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. What's your sexiness?
But that means we going to get special orders to go for the police bureau.
As I said before, it was my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly.
So it won't be a problem.
Of course it's gonna be a fucking problem, you fucking shithead.
No, right, tuberculosis.
I coughed in my hand. Nothing would get in my way.
Don't wipe it on me! Don't wipe it on me!
The court will adjourn briefly. The court will adjourn briefly. The prosecution must call this English student Jezebel Brent to the witness stand. To the witness stand. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good. Good. And then we will have 30 minutes recess before reconvening. Yay, we fucking did it.
Well, there's still 25 minutes on the clock. Which means we get to make it farther than we did last time. How excellent is that?
Not.
Not. If we're doing so good, Kyle, why are we breaking the streak? That would be like the Undertaker losing to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Do you want to save one more time? I'm just asking.
Well, you gotta make sure it's, safe and everything, you know?
Excellent work, Ryan. That was superb.
Oh, thank goodness, you thought I did a good job. I mean, you said you were gonna, punch me in the goddamn teeth earlier and, give me dental work and everything, but apparently I did a good job. My heart was in my mouth the entire time, and your fist was in my mouth, and I was choking on all of the teeth.
That Anyway, I mean, look at you in there. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you started finding in me inconsistencies in the testaments. Like the Old Testament and the New Testament. And you think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Forget it. It's terrifying. If I go through this, I don't ever want to see this out of courtroom again. Fuck you, Ryan. I mean, Kyle, die.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, it looks like we're exposed. It looks like you've exposed your phantom lady at last.
Oh, you're right.
Miss Giselle Brent, a student from Great Britain, is she?
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start, but no one listened to me. It's like, oh, the cameras are in 4K. That's cool. Go. But she was right there the whole time. Dr. Wilson was not alone. There's a very young woman with him, like I've been saying all along.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I'm sure of.
Yes, I can see that. So, about this young gentlewoman. Thanks to our detective friend, she has hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that?
No, I didn't see any of it. I was too busy shooting him with the gun that I didn't look at anyone else. I was just out of the way of the restaurant by myself then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table. I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor, and after I bent down and picked it up, bang! I shot Dr. Wilson for trying to carry in a no-gun zone. I didn't think about it. I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. Anybody would be in some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
Fast thinking by the detective. He apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, because I was shut in the pantry. I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area.
I don't know who
This is the high-pitched man.
Oh. There you are. Well done, both of you. Professor.
Michael? I don't remember what his name was. It was Michael from the block, right?
Oh, yes, Professor Jenny from the block.
Yes.
No, wait, I said that in the wrong voice. Professor Jenny from the block. Well, it seems I'm right. Parents making us standing team. You exceeded my expectations, I must say. Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial. ... Our modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid the situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled. Well, it makes no difference. Lawyers or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his lover avert the worst crisis of his life. I should waste everyone's time by. I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going studying overseas anyway.
What are you saying, Kyle?
Alright, so that's your stance. I was afraid you feel this way.
Kyle!
Well then, it looks like all comes down to you, young man.
To me?
Yes, you need to improve your innocence and uncover what really took place at the restaurant. I must say, I very much wanted to know the truth. After all, I have a personal connection to this case.
Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind, ask you, Professor, did you know the victim?
Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. John Smith was a visiting professor at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, that's an Englishman's name, alright.
Was I who invited him?
Oh,
To his death.
I see.
I didn't know that before. You're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and known at that. So naturally our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible. But let's not forget who we're really going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement the gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide.
Oh,
Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to squish your case. But I have no doubt that I have no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight right to the last. Best of luck.
thank you.
You're not welcome, you sassy bitch.
It's not even me, it's Kyle. Kyle's the sassy bitch, not me.
Now then. Oh my god, he just vanished in thin air. Oh my god, where did you come from? I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need.
Of course. Good luck, Kyle Samer.
Oh god, she just disappeared.
Let's see.
Wait, what? Naruto. Definitely Naruto. Of course, this is over. Please make a line back to
What?
It's time. Let's go back to it, partner.
What?
Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow before those old fossils know what hit them.
What? Kyle? I don't know what anyone's saying to me right now.
Shut the fuck up. What? What?
Thank you. Really.
No, what?
What do you...
What for?
Well... What? If you hadn't said you believed in me, then... I'm fairly sure I'd already have been found guilty by now. I'd be dead. Shot. In 4K.
Well, you really should have been. I mean, look at you. I have faith in you. but very little faith, only a little, just a smidge of faith. But it's enough faith for me to idolize your sexiness
Oh,
as a lawyer and as a lover.
oh my god, Kyle. Coming from you, that means everything. If I'm found guilty of this trial, he's really going to give up his ass to the government. That's the kind of true friend he is. This isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose that ass. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial.
You can treat me to one of those fuck no meals like I like from Yu-Gi-Oh! Cafeteria on University Street. With an exchange large portions, of course. And when I mean large portions,
But
I mean your dick.
but I'm the one defending. I should be getting the extra food in the extra large dick.
The court the court hereby assumes that the trial of Ryan Naruto. Prosecutor Ouchie, have you managed to subpoena the witness?
Yes, Your Excellency, against all odds.
Oh, like the Phil Collins song, Against All Odds?
What? Thanks to a certain
What?
young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government. Sorry. Not sorry. God, I'm fucking dipshit.
Let the government scrutinize, that's their job. It's nothing to worry about. We're fucked.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. But you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation founders?
You mean flounders?
Nah, probably. Again, terribly sorry, but Kyle's probably going to say he's not sorry, so double sorry for him.
If the love between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on.
God, Kyle, calm down.
You really have nothing to worry about, Ryan.
I'm worried about the world war, Kyle. That's kind of crazy.
Let them come. What are they gonna do? Bomb us?
Just dies instantly. What do you mean?
I mean, there's 2 bombs in the near future. I have foreseen it. I'm talking about millions, billions of death, agonizing scrutiny. Well, not billions, because I guess there's like 7 billion people on the planet. But you know what I mean. It's a secret trial, anxiety over the foreign government, opinions, a bungled investigation, a missing witness. This is what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Taco Bell Supreme Court of Japan, or the other land?
The Chalupa of England.
The Chalupa of England.
Shut up, you jumped up rookie boy, jumped up on jumping baked beans. You and your friend know nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in. You just don't care. You're out there playing on your phones and riding skateboards. By aligning ourselves with this great real power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical. Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures. I'm gonna say something controversial. I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student. Anyone who could arguably study harder too. But standing here now in the Supreme Court, there is one thing that I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all. Therefore, the Chalupa of Britain sucks ass. I'm saying it right now, 3 out of 10.
Did you also know that Yogurt is playing Dragon Quest right now?
foreign invaders.
Oh, well said, Ryan. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror, I do say that Bush's baked beans did 9/11.
Oh, we're so going to get executed. You little brats! Put him on the chopping block right now, you oughta. Please do it, do it.
Thank, thank you, Counsel. This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exercising solely for the pursuit of truth. With that in mind, this trial will now assume. With that in mind, the trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. You can definitely tell that I am not a voice actor. The witness student, the visiting student from Great Britain, Ms. Giselle Britt.
Yes. Your Excellency.
Oh my god, why? Just why? That's so fucking over redundant.
Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentleman of Japan from such a distant land.
Wow, that is actually very culturalist, actually. I am not going to say that because I actually have very good friends that are from England. And I know for a fact that...
Don't get on your high horse right now. This is literally like the 1600s. We don't even do anything. We just figured out that England exists.
God, he's going to fucking kill me because all he drinks is coffee. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea.
Exactly. No one talks in Britain without tea.
I am going to get fucking crucified.
You're gonna get sent to the British chalupa hell. Is that true? I want tea, like, right now. I want to become British.
No idea, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
So, do you want crumpets? Tea? Perhaps I can probably trouble you to state your name and occupation for the call.
Oh my god! Of course. My name is Saturday Haagen-Dazs. I have been working undercover at the head waiter of...
Yes, we all know about you. Who even gave you the impression that we even want to talk to you? You're all English.
Inspector Haagen-Dazs, where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first.
That's true, right?
The fuck do I know?
Kyle, be more culturally sensitive. Get her tea and crumpets.
More importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are one thing you're sure of.
Oh yes, I think I did, didn't I?
But your description of this amazing sight, simply a woman. I'm sorry, Ryan, but those powers of observation aside, your powers of description are surely lacking.
Guilty. Put me in the...
Oh, well, you already said it. I guess game's over. Fuck you.
So, dear lady, once again, can we pleasure you some for beans on toast? Oh, she speaks cursive. Oh, no!
Wait, I think I can...
Kyle, she speaks in cursive. Do you speak cursive?
No, but I do speak Bush's baked beans did 9/11.
Oh,
and I am not sorry.
Speaks.
They're gonna... I just want everyone to know on YouTube that I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal at all. And when I say Bush's baked beans did 9/11, I mean it.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
I wish
I'm not supposed to speak cursive.
I'm young. The lady said that her name is Jezebel Barrett, and she comes from England, London. She's visiting research student and currently enrolled in Yale University Medical Facility.
Oh my, what a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of the beautiful language of the British people. Ah yes, the whistling through the separation of her teeth is wonderful.
That's fucked up. Don't say that.
I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it was beautiful as a hummingbird song. The little whistles I hear, they're so beautiful. I just realized you're doing the little...
As far as I can tell, the detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
I thought you said you don't know anything about the English people. But
Fuck
yeah.
you.
Fine, I agree then.
It's okay. You're so used to it. I'm gonna make you regret. I don't know. Something sexual. There we go.
You'll obviously do fine at England, Kyle. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Not nor you. You clearly have been paying attention to your English classes, Ryan.
Well, yeah, I mean... Where's the bathroom, and may I have tea with my crumpets? Those are all the words you need to know.
The courtroom thanks the beautiful lady for taking a stand. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Britt. 3 days ago, at the restaurant called Le Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Mr. Wilson, at the time. Is this correct? She says yes.
This could take some time.
So, even if she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese? She said that she'd like to apologize. She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she said that she was due to make the presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. Even though I said that I had to escort her out. Interesting. When you were the one who engineered her escape. I was just following special orders from the bureau.
Well now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photograph of print? Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of this wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight. Do you mean to say? Yes. It appears that they witnessed the scene of witnessed the crime. The very moment when the accused standing right there in the courtroom shot the victim cold.
What level of quality even is that? 5K? Is that even possible?
It looks Order, order in the court.
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Mm. Well, it looks like it's clear now. You're dead. Clear who our real enemy is.
Kyle, you can't kill her. This is a courtroom.
You say what you want. I will take my giant sword and penetrate it anywhere. Unfortunately, I will have to ask you for a formal to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you've described.
Hey, but we will hear the witness testimony next time. Oh yes, I'm so excited to hear this testimony. It's gonna be excellent. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. All right. Well, good game. Good game. Thank you for coming and joining us in this adventure where we uh culturist to the British people. Yes, that
Yeah,
game.
I just gotta be honest. I think my entire dorm wing thinks I'm fucking crazy.
Ah, the price of being uh
A
a
let's
person who doesn't.
player.
Yeah, not even a famous one. You're just
Yeah,
taking all the L's.
yes I am.
Well,
I
pack her up. That's it. Goodbye.
bye.